Welcome to the Sketchy Podcast. Unfortunately, Matthew wasn't able to make it, but don't worry, we have a very special guest filling in for him. She is very controversial. She's been blowing up all over the internet. You guys all know her. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Erika Kirk. Are we good? What's going on? Do we need...
Stop.
Okay.
Just stop.
Just let you get it out. We good?
I'm great.
Okay, great. Okay, just, it was a little strange.
I'm better than I've ever been.
Seemed like it.
Minus a few tragic things that have happened in my life.
Right. And we're going to get into that. I really want to ask you, questions that I think the world wants to, know. Because
there's a lot that I would like to get off of my chest.
Right. Well, that's why we have you here.
That's why I'm here.
Right. Because, there's been a lot of controversy of you on the internet, and that's kind of get into my first question here. Okay. Do you need a minute, or do you want me to go into the question?
I'm fine.
Okay, yeah, I got the tissues there for you because I figured you would need that for all the mourning that you're doing currently. Okay. We good?
Let's get into it.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Let's get into it. So a lot of people you've been getting a lot of backlash online for the way you've been mourning. So what do you have to say to the people who have been, criticizing you in a negative way about the way you've been, mourning after the death of your husband?
I'd say mind your own business. I'd say that everybody mourns differently. Okay? Some people, they shut themselves off from the world and they take time off from work and go into a reclusive mode of being for a while. You don't really hear from them as they gather their thoughts and emotions and feelings. Some people, like me, organize giant rallies full of thousands and thousands of people and sell millions and millions of dollars worth of merchandise and have sparkler fireworks as they walk out gracefully onto the stage wearing a sparkly suit. It's just a different way of mourning.
Okay.
And I think everyone can just leave me alone.
Right.
That's how I mourn.
You don't see how that might create some sort of, issue with some people saying that, like you said before, maybe you should just, stay inside and, mourn in private, but instead you're doing this chauvinistic kind of expression, which some people would say is a little strange coming from a widow whose husband was assassinated in front of the entire world. But you can't see the...
So what are you saying?
I'm saying
because it already sounds like you're trying to attack me right now.
No, not at all. Like I said, I have nothing,
It just sounded judgmental what you were just saying.
I'm sympathetic towards your situation. I think anyone would agree that, anyone's husband who was assassinated in front of the world would feel sympathetic towards them. But the way you're going about doing it just seems a little off. Like I said, it's very chauvinistic, and you're talking about merch.
We made some of the largest merch sales that we've ever made within the weeks after his passing.
Right.
It was incredible.
Right. But you don't think that's a little strange? Like, let's say Kobe Bryant's wife, Vanessa, after his death, just started selling Mamba t-shirts and then bragging about the $75 million that she made. You don't think she would have been attacked by the Mamba fans?
Look, I run an organization. I was put in charge of one of the largest youth political organizations in our country. Mm-hmm. I have a job to do, and that's to carry on Charlie's legacy.
Right. Okay, well, this gets... Okay, you just led me into my next question. Druski, let's talk about it. This has been going viral on the internet. He made a viral video about you and, kind of making fun of you and mocking the way you've, been kind of showboating around town. And your husband, like you just mentioned, huge on freedom of speech. That was kind of he ran on that. That was his thing. And, he was very controversial with certain, ethnic groups, like, whether it was the African American community or the, transgender community or the LGBTQ community. He kind of, attacked them in some ways. And, but it was all open because he was about free speech. Yet you have an issue with comedians coming at you. You don't see how that's a little bit contradicting there, given the fact that your husband was okay with that?
I wake up every day seeing comedians dressing up in whiteface, making fun of me, people saying that I'm unfit to be CEO of this organization and carry on Charlie's legacy of free speech.
Right.
And I'm sick of them speaking that way about me. Fuck them. All Charlie wanted to do, my husband wanted to do was create an environment where anyone can freely speak about anything that it is that they wanted. That's the whole point of free speech, isn't it? And then here you have these comedians dressing up in whiteface, making fun of me for carrying on that legacy. Fuck that.
Okay. Well, I'm confused because you just said that your husband was, about free speech, but then you're saying that.
I'll rephrase a little bit of what I was saying because I can understand why you're a little confused. I am for free speech, except for Druski and Candace Owens. And when Jimmy Fallon made fun of Donald J. Trump, our president, who is such a godly man. A godly man.
You saying Trump is a godly man?
Yes. He's a great president, and he is just trying to make this country great again. And there's some people who don't want that. The party of hate, the party of the left, who's responsible for all of this terror, both against my husband and against our president.
Right.
And that's why I say yes to free speech, except for Druski and except for Candace Owens. And Candace, if you're watching this, stop. Just stop.
Right. Okay. You're doing the eyes to me now. Oh. Are you okay, or you need to take a second? I feel like are we having a staring contest? Is that what's going?
I'm sorry, I'm just really emotional.
Yeah, I could tell. You seem
crying.
very emotional. That's probably why you're staring so hard. It's probably from the staring. It's hard to stare that long without crying. Erika. Erika. She seems to be in a trance state of mind. Oh, she's good. Oh, wow. Are you okay?
I'm sorry.
What was happening there? You we lost you there, bud. You good?
I'm doing great.
Okay. We'll keep this conversation going.
Since Jesus is on my side and with me, no matter what happens, I'm always doing great. Because we serve a righteous God.
Who are you talking to?
I was talking to God. Jesus.
Oh,
I talk to him a lot lately.
I bet. Yeah. What do you talk to him about?
Charlie?
Charlie?
Yeah.
What do you say? Or what do you ask?
Well, I think a lot about Charlie's favorite Bible verse, Isaiah 3:6-9, where he says, Lord, here I am. Use me. And God used Charlie. Charlie said that quote, and then shortly after, Charlie was used by God. When he was blasted, God said, okay, Charlie, I'll take you up on that. And since I'm a loving God, I'm going to use you by having you blasted. And so I look at Jesus and I look at Charlie up there.
So you talked to God about Charlie.
Yes.
I don't even know if that Bible verse was a real verse that you said, but we should fact check that. You said you're not a fan of Candace Owens. We know that.
Absolutely not.
Right, because she has claimed that you were responsible or a part of the death of your husband.
She's a psycho. That's psycho.
Yeah. Yeah, that's totally... Yeah,
she's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, she's crazy. Yeah, for sure. You're not crazy. She's crazy, yeah.
She's crazy and everybody knows the truth.
Oh. Right. Yeah, she's crazy for sure, yeah. Let's just move on to the next question while you keep staring. I got plenty of stuff I want to ask you. So, you say, I mean, you're the CEO now of Turning Point USA. Do you think, you said you think you are fit to run the company. Do you think you are, and why is that?
I think I'm very fit to run the company. Charlie said that he wanted me to run it before he passed away, if anything were to ever happen to him. Merch sales have skyrocketed. We have more fans and followers of TPUSA than we've ever had. When I go on tour around the country, we have more and more people picking up Bibles that haven't picked them up since they were children. More and more people are loving America. And let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
What's the middle part of America?
What do you mean?
Erika. It's Erika. America. I am America. I am Erika.
Okay.
I am America.
Wow.
So it's kind of like Turning Point United States of America. I'm already in the name.
Yeah. Right.
So
yeah, it totally
think
makes
about
sense.
that.
Yeah, so that's why you're running Turning Point USA, because of that. And merch sales.
They've skyrocketed higher than the merch sales are higher than those giant glistening fireworks that we've gotten at a lot of our rallies. They've gone higher than the fireworks, which is saying a lot because we spent thousands and thousands of dollars on those fireworks to blast into the air as I walk out in my sparkly suit and give glory to God.
Oh my God. Here we go again. It's very emotional. Okay. Now, you don't think that that's another reason why people are coming at you, because of what you just said about merch sales and fireworks blasting off into the sky? Like, it's a little chauvinistic.
I think it's so inappropriate considering what's been going on.
What's been going on?
With the tragedy.
Oh, of your husband, right, yeah.
Yes.
You don't think it's inappropriate that you're making money off of his death?
I mean, he's already dead. Why not capitalize on it?
On his death?
Why not?
Okay. It's very conservative.
It's what Charlie would have wanted.
Oh, you think he would have wanted? Well, he also wanted free speech.
Well, if Charlie was here...
Right.
And I said, he is here. Let me ask Charlie. Because I talked to him with Jesus.
Right, I assumed, yeah.
Charlie, hi. I know you're here with me in this interview. And I'm just going to ask you directly. If you had the choice between you dying and me not making millions and millions of dollars on merch sales and you dying and me making millions and millions on merch sales, which one would you choose? Oh, Jesus is here too. And the Father. Hello, Father. All three of them just told me, get the bag.
Oh. Yeah, I'm sure that's what they said to you right now. Or that was not in your head at all. For sure, that's probably what they said, yeah. This interview just keeps getting stranger and stranger. Yeah, it's so interesting, you know, because you're so, you know, about free speech, but then you're coming at all these comedians. I know we already kind of touched this a little bit, but, you know, yeah, I feel like, you know, you are a political figure. You do know that, right? So that does come with the territory of, you know, being made fun of. I mean, Trump gets made fun of all the time. You know, he doesn't like it. You're kind of running down that same lane. Like you're you know, you're basically taking over Charlie's position here. And Charlie he stirred the pot. He stirred the pot a little bit. So you don't think that it's valid that you're getting made fun of? You being a political figure?
I may be in a political position now. Yes, I may have taken over what some may call a radical right-wing organization that has been very critical of minority groups, disenfranchised groups, LGBTQ people, Black people, Democrats in general, anybody who's not really like white and wealthy. Sure, I may have been put in charge of an organization that critiques them. And sure, my husband did come at a lot of people. But the fact is, I'm a widow with children. And it's sick and disgusting for that reason.
Okay.
To come at me.
Right.
No one can come at me. Especially Druski and Candace Owens. F*** you both.
Okay. I think you've been hurt. I think, yeah, I agree with you about the widow part. I think, you know, it's wrong for people to come at a widow. I feel for your pain and your tragedy. That being said, you know, I'm a comedian. I think it's fair game. You put yourself out there, you're going to get some hits. You're going to catch some blows. So, you know, I'm not saying I don't understand with you. I'm very compassionate towards you, especially the widow part. But I'm also a team comedian as well. So I'm in a little bit of a bind here with you. So, but I do understand where you're coming from, for sure. 100%. I want to touch back on this, too. You said you were, I think you might have brought this up, but if not, I want to know what you're kind of doing in the future. You said you were going on a tour or something?
Yes.
What?
I'm always going on tour.
What is the tour?
Well, so far I've done about 70, actually no, this would be my 83rd podcast.
83rd?
Since my husband's death,
Wow.
Yes.
It's a lot of podcasts to be talking about, you know, after a tragedy.
Well, I'm getting the word out about how important Charlie's message was.
Right.
I need to carry the banner, the Star-Spangled Banner that he carried in our country.
Mm-hmm.
Before he was killed by that young man. So I'm continuing his legacy. Because that's what Charlie would have wanted. For us to continue the conversation despite all of the hatred that's going on, unless the conversation involved anything about me.
Right. But you're going on tour. What is that going to insist of?
The tour is going to consist of conservative American values. America. It's going to be called the America. I am America. Wait, I am America tour. It's like I America. That's
Right.
what it is. It's going to be the I America tour.
Got that.
And it's going to be honoring Charlie, even though it's called I America Tour. And every tour, every stadium, football stadium that we sell out, we're going to have 5 F-16 fighter jets blasting through the sky over the stadium with red, white, and blue tassels on the back. And smoke coming out the back, red, white, and blue smoke. And they're going to zigzag in the air, and they're going to form Charlie's face. And there's going to be fireworks. And I'm going to throw out merch, like little frisbee, like hats, which we've been selling a lot of, by the way. Pick up your Freedom hat today on my website. We also have Freedom mugs, American Freedom mugs. Those have been some of our top sellers.
Oh, wow.
I highly recommend them.
Yeah, go ahead and plug it into the
For Charlie.
Sketchy Pod. Yeah. Go ahead and plug your merch for sure. So you got your, oh, wow. There she is again. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. So you're going on this big tour, with fireworks and air, pilots flying around.
F-16 fighter jets.
Yes, F-16, my bad, fighter jets flying around with red and blue smoke, called the I Am America tour.
I America.
I Am America tour.
No, I America.
I Am America.
No, not I Am America. I Am America.
I Am Erika.
I am, yeah, like I
Right.
America
Okay.
tour. There's no am, because the am is already,
Okay.
it's spelled I and then America, but there's a K instead of a C. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, totally. Totally see what you're saying. 100%. Okay. I'm just not going to say it again. So you're going on that tour. And why is it that you think people make fun of you online so much? Like, do you think it's the 75 million merch? Do you think it's the tour? Do you think it's the... Okay. Yeah. This is what I'm talking about right here. This is okay. Oh. This is it. This is what I'm talking about. That what you just did. There's a video of you online of you doing what you just did, breathing heavily into the camera, staring at the camera like a weirdo. That's what I'm talking about. That's why people are making fun of you. What is that? What are we doing?
Well, it's because one place where we want to reach out and impact more of our youth is with online content. So we've developed an online content marketing strategy with some of our advertisers and some of our political strategists to reach as many of the young people as we can. One of the facets of the plan that we have is to do more viral trends, things that the youth resonates with. One poll that we did gave us some stats that a lot of the youth loves ASMR. So what we're doing is, it was me auditioning a brand new type of ASMR for the right wing. It's a conservative ASMR where we're going to be reaching out to the youth and communicating to them in a language that they understand, like this.
You might want to do it into your mic, maybe, potentially.
I call this America-SR. The AMASMR stands for America. America-SR. Vote red. Wow, this is a beautiful color behind me. What's the color? It's red. That's how we look. That young man. That
Okay. Wow. That was great. I think the kids are really going to resonate with that. So that was a strategy for, views.
We were trying it. We were trying it out. Posting it on Instagram Reels.
Yeah.
And the engagement was through the roof.
Oh,
it
yeah.
worked.
Yeah.
Everyone's talking about it. So we're going to continue. I'm going to continue doing America MSR videos. We changed the name. We're rebranding ASMR to America SMR videos. That's what I meant to say.
Wow.
So now it's America SMR.
Okay. That's great. I mean, I'm glad that it was something that was planned, because if that wasn't planned, that was just bad crazy, whatever that was, if that was just you being you. But I'm glad we're coming out on here saying it was an ASMR attempt. Wasn't bad. It was good. I think a lot of people are going to, understand that. And once again, I have another question. You this is a little hypocritical. You mentioned it several times in this podcast. You forgave your husband's killer, which is remarkable, by the way. I don't know how anyone could do that so quick, as quick as she did. Oh, wow.
It's because Jesus said on the cross, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." That young man, he didn't know what he was doing.
Right. But you don't forgive Druski.
No, him. Him.
Okay. You don't say that's a little bit contradictory? No? You forgive the shooter.
He's making fun of a widow.
Right, and then the other guy shot your husband in the neck. Which one's worse, do you think? If you had to choose in like a test.
To you, it might not make sense. But I am a widow.
Oh, yeah, that's what I thought you were going to say. Okay. So as long as you're a widow, you can't make fun of that person, but they can shoot your husband in the neck. Correct.
I forgive him. And hello to you too. I forgive you. I said hello to him because he's rotting in hell right now down there.
Who?
The killer.
The killer's alive still. What is that, like lipstick? What are you doing? A tear stick?
Sorry. This is just...
She used a tear stick. That was a tear stick.
emotional.
Oh, wow. You just used a tear stick?
No, I didn't. It's makeup.
Okay.
For the tears, because I've been crying so much on this podcast.
Okay, she's using makeup, not a tear stick. Clearly a tear stick. Okay. That's interesting.
Oh, I forgot to say something.
What? What was that?
On tour, I'm going to do a cool dance next time. I choreographed a dance with Kid Rock.
You choreographed a dance with Kid
So
Rock?
we're going to come out and I'll give you a little sneak peek of it. We're going to do this.
Okay.
We might even do YMCA like Trump.
Oh, wow.
So we come out, it's like, YMCA. And we're changing the name, the last part of A to America. So I'm going to come out and dance. I'm going to dance with more sparklers. And this time we might even have a giant bald eagle mascot. And he's going to come out and flap his wings away. He's going to be hoisted up on a zip line, and we're going to fly him over the audience to honor Charlie and America.
Wow. Okay. That is another question I have. Why did you do a halftime show instead of, you did it with Kid Rock instead of Bad Bunny? You genuinely think that was better than...
Because this is America. This is not Mexico.
It's Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. You get the point.
Just wanted to clarify.
This is America.
Well, technically Puerto Rico is part of America.
Okay. Let me finish.
Okay, right.
Stop cutting me off.
Yeah,
you asked me a question and you cut me off.
Sorry. I just wanted to clarify.
We speak English in this country. And this is something that my husband was very, very adamant about. American values. And what Bad Bunny stands for, it is bad. That's why the first name, he's not Good Bunny for a reason. He's Bad Bunny. He's not Holy Bunny. What is bad? Bad is what the devil is. If you look at the left, there's so much demonic things going on there. So much ungodly activity. And God is about love. God is about acceptance. God is about forgiveness. God is here. Hi. And the Bad Bunny halftime show was against everything that Americans stand for. I didn't watch it, but I know from what I heard, you couldn't understand it. What kind of a show is that? In America, you don't see, in Russia, them doing a Chinese halftime show.
Yeah.
Or vice versa. You don't see in China them doing a Russian halftime show. It would be weird.
Yeah.
Spritsnov, Djokovic, Spritsnov. Like no one would know what, they would all be like, what is he saying?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be weird. Yeah. That's true. So you went with Kid Rock instead.
We went with Kid Rock.
Yeah.
And he rocked that stage. He rocked it away.
Yeah.
He's definitely no kid. He's a man too. He should change his name to Man Rock.
Man Rock. Yeah.
Because he rocked that stage like an American man. Just like how he stood in front of that Apache helicopter and outside of his house in that viral video, and he waved at it. And they waved back at him because they know that he loves America and he loves the troops. Bad Bunny doesn't care about the troops. All he cares about are people from other countries. We need to put America first, and that was something Charlie always said.
Wow. So, yeah. Okay. So that's why you did the Kid Rock concert, even though it got terrible views. I don't think it pulled any numbers whatsoever.
We did great.
But your merch did great.
And the merch did great, too.
Yeah, the merch.
So it evens out, even if it didn't do well. We made so much money on the merch after my husband's death that it basically justifies any bad performance from anything post that. That's how much money we made.
Yeah, yeah. What was it like seeing your husband after he died?
He had a smile on his face.
He had a smile on his face?
Yes, and that's when I knew that God had taken care of him by letting him get shot in the neck. It was all part of God's plan, don't you see? He was using him.
Right.
So he was using him for good.
So he was destined to die.
We have a loving God, and that loving God decided to use Charlie as his foot soldier by having him blasted in the neck. And he knew the moment he got shot, that's why he was smiling. There was a brief moment where he saw our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And Justus, there is no pain. It was instant. That's how graceful God was when he was shot in the neck. God made sure that when he was blasted, there was no pain. Even the doctors said, even if he was shot in the operating room, we wouldn't be able to save him because he would have been dead instantly. And that's when I knew we have a gracious God, a loving God, a righteous God. And Charlie's probably with him right now saying, God, thank you for having me blasted in the neck in the most peaceful, loving way that I could have possibly gone out.
Yeah. Oh. There she is again. Just let her get it out. Just like a tick. The breathing's back too. You good?
I'll even say,
since
he was shot in the neck, and the smile that I saw on his face, I've never believed in God more. That's when I really knew. That's when I really knew I believed in him.
After the shot?
Yeah.
After that was it that did it for you? That's what drove it over the...
He works in mysterious ways.
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
That young man.
Oh.
That young man. That young man. That young man.
Oh. Oh my.
I forgive him.
Oh, okay.
Druski.
Oh, okay. You just got to get it out, I guess. So you're very big into God, obviously. You know, he works in mysterious ways, as you
I
said.
sure am.
Mm-hmm.
Big into God is an understatement, let me tell you.
Right.
He's my life.
Mm-hmm. Well, what do you know, Trump says he's a godly man.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
And yes, he is.
So you think he is, do you think the way he acts, you know, with all the things he says and does, you think he's a very godly person?
Well, it's why Charlie was so adamant about getting Trump elected. You see, Jesus, in the gospel, he spoke of loving thy neighbor and turning the other cheek when enemies strike at you and being peaceful and loving and stopping violence and forgiveness and respecting people, family values, respecting women. Jesus loved women. And I think, and also not making your whole life about acquiring riches or seeing how much money you can make. It was all about love. And I think Trump embodies all of that to the best of his ability. Is he perfect? No. But he is trying to make America great again.
Right.
And that's what I love about him. Donald J. Trump has a heart of gold.
Yeah.
Now, I understand he's not perfect.
Right.
Neither am I.
Yeah.
Neither was Charlie. No one's perfect. So, to
What about Druski?
criticize him.
Okay.
Him.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to see how you thought about that because you said no one's perfect.
Now, Druski's worse than not perfect. He's disgusting.
Candace
Doing
Owens?
whiteface? Oh, her. I hate them.
Oh.
I hate them.
Okay. Okay.
My husband's killer. He surely wasn't perfect. But I think that Trump is working his best to instill those pure Christian values back into this country.
Yeah.
And that's why I love him.
Right.
And that's why I support him.
Interesting. Okay. Well, it sounds like, you know, you have a heart full of forgiveness. No one's perfect except for Druski and Candace Owens.
Yes.
Correct. Okay. Do you have any kind of like final statements you would like to leave the audience or anything you'd want to say to anyone that criticizes you online? Because there's a lot of it. Before we wrap this up. Oh, here we go.
Stop. Just stop. Huh?
Did you just yourself?
That's it.
Did you just Oh my God. Oh my God. It smells like You pants. Okay, well, we're gonna have to clean that up because that's oh my god, that smells like horse shit. Okay, well, we should just probably wrap this up because it smells like dog shit.
I have another thing I want to say.
Yeah, go. Let's make it quick.
JD Vance, I support you for the 2028 election.
That's great.
And everyone should support you because you're such a beautiful man, a strong American man, a man who Charlie idolized quite frankly. I mean, I think that what you and Trump are doing with the country is truly remarkable. And, you know, if Trump could go for another term, I'd say him for president, but you're right there with him. You're such a man. Such a strong man. J.D. Vance. A strong, sexy man.
Okay.
A man who, when I hug, I feel the warmth of God himself flowing through you, rushing into me. The same way it did when Charlie would hug me.
Oh. Okay.
So, JD, I hope you win. Because we need to make this country great again. Again. And again, and again, and again.
All right. I think that...
And Candace Owens, go yourself. And also, Druski, you're not funny. And neither is Jimmy Fallon for making fun of Trump. He should be canceled.
Right. But you're for freedom of speech.
That's why they should be canceled. Because they stand against freedom of speech. They're just out to cancel everybody who disagrees with them. And to that, I say, all of you. And you should all be taken off of the air and not be able to speak.
Right. Well, you had a platform here to speak your mind. I think we got a lot of good stuff here, Erika. It still smells like in here. So maybe give one last stare to the camera. There it is. Love that. Wow. Creepy as shit. And it smells like shit. But Erika, it was nice having you on the pod. Maybe we can have you back sometime.
Yes.
Maybe change your underwear.
And don't forget to buy my merch.
Don't forget to buy her
Freedom
merch.
hats and Freedom cups are available online now. You can get them using the promo code America.
Yeah.
With a K.
Right. All right. Guys, thank you for watching the Sketchy Podcast.
And if you buy it now,
okay,
there will be a F-16 fighter jet that flies across the screen.
Right. Thank you guys for watching.
Glory be to America.
We need to get a cleaning person in here. It smells like shit. Thank you, Erika, for coming on the Sketchy Podcast. It was a pleasure. Oh, she's okay. Let's get her out, guys. Seriously, it smells like shit.